Hello and welcome back to my cottage garden. Today we're here and we're about to start pruning my lavender. That's absolutely fantastic job for the evening, and actually I'm waiting till the evening just because we have so many bees and other pollinators that are coming to enjoy these flowers. So usually I'm picking up at the moment when their activity is not that active actually. So yeah, today is gonna be the day of lavender. But before we start, I would love to discuss with you 5 types of lavender, and I would love to start with the common lavender, which is called usually English lavender, but actually here in France we call it French lavender. So just to avoid any confusion, I will call it common lavender. So common lavender is rather compact. It's not getting bigger than 60 centimeters. Usually it stays in the range of 40 up to 60 centimeters. It has really nice delicate scent that we all know, and its primary use is actually creating borders in a cottage style gardens. Common lavender is hardy up to zone 5, and it has really delicate structure of leaves and delicate structure of flowers. Then the next lavender, my actually favorite one, that's a hybrid between English lavender and Portuguese lavender. That's called lavandine, and this is what I have here. That's big, vigorous, strong plants that are getting rather tall, up to 1 meter height. They have really open structure. They create a beautiful, strong network of branches, so they keep their structure and it's rather dense. Then it responds beautifully to pruning. It has really long flower stalks, flower spikes, and it's absolutely fantastic for using in dry arrangements, and actually it's really good for using in creation of like sachet and things like this. This lavender is not that hardy as common lavender, and it grows in zones 6 to 9. Also, this lavender is much more drought tolerant and it's much stronger. So sometimes English lavender can be kind of tender and it can die back really easily. It likes water and it doesn't like hot summers like we have here. So lavandine is just a perfect solution for me, and it creates a huge borders, so I'm not sure that it will fit in a flower bed. At least you need to provide enough space for this plant, because I believe I have only 1, 2, 3, 4 plants in this border, but each of them is that big, so it creates this continuation and illusion of the same plant. But in the mass planting, this lavender will be just perfect. I really love this. Then the next is actually French lavender, that here in France we call it English lavender, and it's more tender plant that not survive frosty winters, and you can actually grow it as just annual. It's absolutely beautiful in containers, it's absolutely beautiful in small borders, it's really ornamental, it's evergreen, but it doesn't tolerate heat as good as lavandine. So lavandine, that's that's the best option. The next lavender is Spanish lavender. And Spanish lavender has a really distinctive look. Lavender with a pine-shaped flowers with a kind of rabbit ears on top, violet, and they're really architectural, they're really interesting. So that's a really good option for growing them in pots. It's just an annual flower, and it has a really nice strong smell, and it has huge variety of available colors. It can be pink, it can be white, it can be purple, it can be blue. So actually any color that you want, you can find with Spanish lavender. And the last one is Portuguese lavender. Portuguese lavender is essentially grown for creation of essential oils and for creating hybrid lavender. It's vigorous plant, but Portuguese lavender is a rather tender plant, and it grows in the same zones as French lavender and as Spanish lavender, meaning in zones 8 to 10. Portuguese lavender is really vigorous plant, but it's not that tall as lavender. It's actually somewhere in between English lavender and lavender. It's really vigorous plant. It loves hot. It tolerates drought as nothing else. It has really wide leaves and really open structure, and bloom structure is rather open as well. So it's a beautiful plant, vigorous plant. But if you will ask me, lavender, that would be the choice for me. And now we're getting to the theme of this video, pruning of lavender. And actually in my climate, lavender will give you 2 sets of blooms, meaning that right now I'm doing kind of mid-season pruning, and then there's gonna be another late season pruning. Lavender is kind of tricky plant because it doesn't like pruning that much, but pruning encourages flowering, encouraging creation of strong branches because it keeps it rather compact and of beautiful shape and prevents it from getting too woody and too leggy. And the main thing you need to remember about lavender, that it doesn't like when you're going into woody parts of the plant. And when I'm telling you that there is a woody part, it means that this thing is woody, and if I will cut into it, all branch will die back. So what I'm gonna be doing, I will be coming and pruning it at this level. So there would be a few knots with points of growth, and they will create new branches with new flowers. All this thing will go away. If you want to keep your lavender rather compact, it means that each and every time you're deadheading the plant, you're going a little bit further and you're actually pruning, not deadheading lavender, and you're removing at least 2/3 of the plant. So when I start pruning, I'm taking a few branches and I'm cutting them down just like this, and then again just like this. And just like this beautiful lavender plant got its new shape. Now I just need to repeat the same thing quite a few number of times. And this is the end result of our project. So right now lavender is so much shorter, but just wait another week, 2, 3, and it actually will grow back rather quickly. And this is my harvest of lavender, and actually that's the first year when I'm trying to do something with that. So right now I will place it in shady position somewhere, I don't know where, and let's see what happens next. And here is a closer look. So woody base is down there, and I've cut only a new part, a new growth of this year, but I tried to cut as low as I could just to be on a safe side. So as you can see down there, it's not that attractive, but there's so much points of growth right now. So this plant will become green again in just a few weeks. And just in a month, I will get a new set of blooms. And right now you can see it's so short, it's so compact, but that's what I want, because I don't want this woody base to become really big. So that would be kind of ugly, honestly. So I'm trying to prune it as low as I just can. And actually it's rather satisfying. You can't imagine the fragrance here in the air, and it's so beautiful. And my hands, they're dirty, but they smell so good. And yeah, we shall see what will happen next with this harvested lavender, but I have rather big hopes and expectations for that. I believe that that would be a really nice thing, and for us at home, and just a small present to I don't know, to buy or to do linen sachet with lavender, homegrown lavender from the south of France. What can be better? Oh, and that was fun. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being with me today. And see you next time. Bye. Please like, share, subscribe. And hopefully this video was useful. I really hope. And yes, this is quite a harvest. Bye.